I wanted my wedding to be a boss wedding.
Yeah.
But that was the younger me. Today, if given the same chance,
Mm.
I'd do it in a different way.
Oh, nilo.
I'd call
Mm.
you.
Yeah.
We'll go to the AG's office, niambie mama, Stacy mabesti wako ni nani? Ita wawili
Yeah.
Steve
Yeah.
twende
Mm.
boss to
Mm.
the most, let's go.
Mm.
Hivyo bro, kwa
Yeah.
ufupi.
Yeah.
Because it's
Welcome to my channel. So the musician, or is it politician, Prezzo, made an appearance on Ikonini podcast. Interesting things to say about life generally, about politics, and he also talked about his relationship and marriage. So that's the point that really stood out to me, because he talked about how he met his ex-wife, how her parents didn't approve of their relationship, and then how they ended up getting married, and what he learned from that experience. So let's just hear from the horse's mouth what he had to say as I interject my opinions.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you got married too soon? Because
Yeah.
Morgan ile theory
Yeah.
for men, like 28, we're still in
Yeah.
quotes growing.
Yeah.
Mm.
But you have to keep in mind that, like my ex-wife is a lady who I was with her in high school.
Oh, okay.
In my O levels, this is siku niko Brave and any holiday camp.
So I'm also
She was my high school sweetheart, and like contrary to what other people might think, might think that president player ni, but me was mimi nikipenda dem bro, nakufaga nimeoza bro. Ni
You're
okoto
impressed.
huko kia Michael, unajua.
I don't think I believe that, Prezzo.
So I felt like, this lady, I was with her since high school. Probably like how I ended up in Canada is Budake. Budake alikuwa, may he rest in peace.
Yeah.
His mom's there too.
Mm.
He was very strict, and he
Yeah.
was a prominent person,
Mm,
right?
mm.
I don't want to mention names or anything.
Yeah.
And I want him to rest in peace.
Yeah.
His mom's there, respect him.
Mm.
But when he found out that I was dating his daughter, right,
Mm.
he took her to Canada, so he can separate me and her.
Yeah.
Like bro, money talks, bullshit box.
You see how mature he is, in as much as Daisy is his ex, he still respects her late father.
So I followed her in Canada, unaelewa.
Mm.
So I came to realize that ndio wangu unajua.
Mm.
But then I came to realize that not all that glitters is gold, I was looking at the photos from the wedding, right? And I saw this specific photo when I was signing the marriage certificate, and I saw my ex-wifey, like her eyes were like, bro, niko picha na cheki, I'm like, kumbe ulikuwa unajua unaniseti, unajua. I signed a motherfucking certificate, bro, and that was the worst mistake of my life.
Kwa nini?
Because I spent 4.6 million on people who didn't care about me.
Oh my, he shouldn't have said it was the worst mistake of his life, because that's going to be a huge blow to his ex-wife, who could still be having feelings for him.
People who didn't have my well-being at interest, And every time I do interviews, people will ask me, what's your worst regret? I tell them, I got no regrets, nigga. You're G'd up to the feet up, nigga. I'm talking gangsters. Like, in truth be told, that's the worst mistake I ever made. Because how the fuck do you spend 4.6 million in a day?
Oh, by 4.6 million, the wedding itself.
The wedding, yeah.
Oh, shit. That's a
Yeah, that's a huge amount of money.
lot of money.
Nilisha watu, nikawanywesha, nikawavisha, yani everything, bro. And, like, I had a very good friend of mine who got married to a very prominent person who was a very, very wealthy person. Not rich, wealthy.
Yeah.
But when this lady, she was telling me, she's like, when I met this guy, I knew that I'm going to have the wedding of a lifetime, But this guy, as wealthy as he was, he took her to the AG's office. Wakafanya hizo 1-2, wakalipa kama 5K.
Yeah.
Unaelewa? That's where I went wrong, unajua. Because if you ask me today, like, is there anything that you can redo? Will be that,
Yeah.
Joe, bro, unajua pia also, I was young, bro. I was 28 years old. And, me, I watched too much Scarface. I watched too many movies. And, me, I've always held myself as a boss. So I wanted my wedding to be a boss wedding.
Yeah.
But that was the younger me. Today, if given the same chance, I'd do it in a different way. I'd call you. We'll go to the AG's office, niambie mama, Stacy mabesti wako ni nani? Ita wawili. Steve twende boss to the most, let's go. Hivyo bro, kwa ufupi.
Yeah.
Because it was more than 4.6 because unasema pale before you go to the reception. Kwa church kuna mtu alikuwa anaangalia what you're signing.
Yeah, for sure. Trust, bro. Lakini, at the end of the day, you live and you learn. And mimi, that's why, like, when niggas try to put me down at Prezzo, umezeeka. Bro, I'm not saying I'm 20.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm 19.
Mm.
But the least you can do is appreciate I'm babas with swag like me.
Yeah, it's good to age gracefully.
Cheki bwana nimevaa gloves na hakuna njeve bro.
Alafu nini vile come back to hata hiyo jina ya podcast yako the syllabus of life. With time, have you noticed, like what I would normally say, like nimekam ku notice a lot of weddings are not about the marriage, they're about dick measuring. So dick measuring is, and it's mostly on the girl side. The girl wants to show the other girls that she had a better wedding than them. Haikuwagi juu ya
iko nini?
So still una feel the same, because for dudes,
Of course,
we don't care about this.
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
It's the truth, bro. And at the end of the day, like if you find something good, then it's worth it. But then the best hata kabla nioe, ungeniambia bro, even though kunaenda, unaelewa? Nisinge kusikiza, unaelewa? So the best lessons learned in life is through experience. And now I thank God, because now, I can talk about it with a smile in my face. Unaelewa?
But if you can learn from another person's mistake, it gives you a good head start in life.
You're doing that separation, bro. I was living in a mansion of 6 rooms. And tuko watatu tu. Mimi, ex-wifey. Juu wife wangu alitoka ubabini, so sikutaka kumtoa Karen alafu nimpeleke Umoja, unaelewa? So bro, nilikuwa najikuna pale hata sifikii bro. Nalipa rent 150k a month bro. Nilikuwa na dogi bro, mimi sijawahi kulelewa. Mi pets nilikuwa nazo ni douche. So
it would have been better for him to pay mortgage than pay 150 every month, and that was back in early 2000s. So if you convert that amount of money now, it's more like 300,000 a month.
Ngura, unaelewa? Paka mbwa zilikuwa ziko kwa mix kabisa. Lakini unajua ile pia jina Prezzo ilikuja na uzito wake, manake nilikuwa naona 2008 if my wife was acting the right way, unaelewa? That was nothing to me, because bro, siwezi kujikuna pale, siwezi kufikia. Lakini imagine paying 150,000 a month. It's a 3-story mansion. Tuko watatu. Unaelewa? So I'm like, I'm going to treat the way she was supposed to treat me. Bro, that 150 would have felt like a pinch. Unaelewa? And that's what life is all about. Unajua, juu hivi ningechukua apartment basi, out ningechukua bed sitter, unaelewa? Lakini mzee, wewe nalipa laki na nusu kila mwezi, hapo sijaweka mfanyikazi, sijaweka service charge, sijaweka street driver, bodyguard, unaelewa? Lakini I saw it as a waste of money, because I was paying all that guap and I'm not happy. Unaelewa? But when you use that kind of money, even if you're not paying mortgage, but you're happy in a happy home, it feels that. And bro, a happy wife, a happy life. But then this wife was never being happy, bro. Would you take a fun time to leave me, Lucy? I've read all the books. I've been juggling things.
Accommodating Picasso.
Accommodating Picasso. Thank you, but then one guy laugh for you. I'm not Picasso. You understand? But if I was in a happy home, that 150 a month, you feel come a fat in the wind. But then,
because I'm always fascinated by this, because I think nimekuwa lucky. So sijakuwa kwa hiyo situation ya something that classifies as an unhappy home. So yeah, come realize that, because if you are like high school sweethearts and then you get married, you always have this fantasy of Hollywood.
Yeah.
And at what point did you notice, like, hey, you're too different? Like,
when I saw that picture from the wedding, when I was signing the marriage certificate, when the photographer was showing the pictures, nilikuwa naangalia alafu naangalia shori. I'm like, ni wewe kweli? That's when, and then,
basi uko nasema ni babi, sasa alikuwa anatoka from wealth.
Mad.
But
bro.
See, because vile una describe hii photo, it looks like she was happy, like now swimming into the money.
No.
Oh, it was about locking.
She loved Jackson. She loved Ngechu, but she hated Prezzo.
Oh, okay.
Alikuwa anapenda Jackson, alikuwa anapenda Ngechu, alikuwa anapenda Kimodho. Zote, lakini Prezzo,
yeah.
But then what she doesn't realize is that 4.6 million wedding was funded by Prezzo. Bro, madangu.
So you see, this is where the cracks started showing.
Committee wote kina Steve wakuta. I was like, no. Nikutana na dem kina Steve walikuwa hapo. So why the fuck should I call a committee? Guys, unajua, first and foremost, sina mengi ya kusema, ningependa tu kuwashukuru mwafu mmekuja. Mmekam kunisupport. So hii mchango yote tu wenye, you were not there when I was meeting with this lady. So this is my prerogative. Unajua, this is my responsibility. Let me take care of it as a man.
That's something worth noting. I wish everybody would take care of their wedding expenses without involving people to do fundraising.
And I thank God, because madangu aliinsist akasema, you have very prominent friends, and friends sawa, lakini they were not there when me and the shorty met up, so let me handle mine kimimi. Mada akasema haizuru, nikasema asante sana. Wakati tuliachana bro, hakuna mtu aliweza kuja kugonga kwa nyumba yangu niambie, kwa nini mtu amwelewani? Mnajua tulitoa pesa kwa mchango yenu ya nobody bro. Hata if anybody had the audacity, which nobody had the audacity to, if anybody had the audacity to knock on my door, Prezzo ni nini, I would have just banged the door on their face. Unaniambia nini wewe? Unaelewa? I wasn't in debt to nobody bro. The 4.6 was for me, myself and I. And you know, like
And this is 4.6 in 2008.
2008, yeah, December 8th.
So shit. So
I remember like it was yesterday, bro. If there's one regret that I have in life is that, you know, but you live and you learn, though.
yeah, because tukitumia dollar rate, since dollar imekuwa at least ni double, that's like 9.2 right now.
Yeah,
Because
it is.
tunakuwa kusema dollar ilikuwa around 80 bob.
Yeah, ilikuwa
Na
80.
saizi dollar ni 157, which is around 160. So that's like 8 million right now.
Yeah, bro.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, that can buy you a 2 or 3 bedroom house in a decent neighborhood. So that was a very extravagant wedding.
Even Madi's mom came, you know, like they all showed me love and support and respect. But then, bro, you know, like ile udem tukiwa Canada tukiwa chuo, mimi niko na apartment iko na room mbili, sio?
Yeah.
So room moja nikaifanya iwe studio, room nyingine ilikuwa ya kulala na living room ABC.
Yeah.
So alikuwa akiamka masaa 9 za asubuhi, anapata niko kwa hiyo room azee harufu ya fegi. Niko hapa na nini? Then akamwambia, "My God, ndio, that's why you should be very scared of these people." Akakamba akanitambua, "Baba, you really love music, don't you?" Nikasema, "Baba, mimi nitaka baba." I'm like, "Yes, I love it. I really love it with all my heart. I can imagine." And she's like, "Don't worry, one day, you know, you're gonna be a star, and I'll be the first one to get your album, you know, signed on your." Mimi kanugo nikasema, "Guys, mbarikiwa hivi mbona ameingia basi ni 3." Akafunga mlango nikaenda. Okay, you didn't know CMB would at the floor. Kumbe alikuwa ananiambia hivyo akifikiria kwamba he'll never see day or light, unajua. When I became a star, bro, she became my worst enemy. Not my.
Yeah, she had to sound sweet at that point because she still hadn't locked you.
Let me rephrase that. She became Prezzo's worst enemy. Because she felt like anywhere I go, it's like I'm gonna sleep with the whole crowd. You know, all the chicks were coming to me like, okay. But I thought, you remember that day when we were in Canada, like you came to the room. I remember it was 3. It was 3 going to 301, and you said, "Kababa." You even called me Kababa. You said, "I'm gonna make it."
You love this music, don't you?
I even put my album out. You've not even bought one copy. So you know, at the end of the day, you know, like she loved Ngechu, she loved Jackson, but she didn't love Prezzo kabisa because her point of view of msanii ilikuwa ile kuvuta bangi, madem nini, unajua. Yani msanii at that time was like being a makanga. Back in the day, unajua ile mtoto ana nini makanga, ni
tabia za kihuni.
So here's what it is, bro. So you know, like when I blew up,
yeah, things have changed a great deal from back in the day. At least nowadays, wasanis or artists are viewed as professionals. Even makanga
nimekuona. You know, so ndo kulienda, bro.
Na sasa nini, are you in your like na yeye mkona daughters wawili ama moja?
No, moja, bro.
Are you in your daughter's life ama ja separate?
I am in her life, bro. Even if when they don't want me to be in her life, you know, bro. Unajua uzuri ni, bro. Mimi niko na wakidi wawili sawa. Kitu yenye walirithi kutoka kwa mother zao ni kushuta tu.
That's good that he's in his daughter's lives, so he needs to be commended for that.
Lakini mcheki wakidi wangu, bro. Wakidi wangu anafanya na mimi kila kitu, bro. Si hata photocopy ni x-ray. Kushuta tu ndo kile naweza shutia hivi. Daisy, uone wewe. Bella, alafu guess what? Wote ni wakalia, bro. You know what I'm saying? So madangu ananiambia, "Baba, hawa wakali ndio walifanya nini?" Nasema, "Sijui, uliza Moi."
Alafu yuko na Moi kwa nini? Okay, and still now kwa syllabus of life, still sasa maybe now ukiangalia experience yako, ukitry ku teach young ama kuchanua young into your marriage, unaweza sema like what should they look out for when getting married, like now from your experience? Unajua hizi vitu zote social experiences zetu,
Yeah, you know what they should look out for is somebody who's going to help them.
You see why?
You know, nowadays there's nobody out there, there's no woman out there who would like to be a housewife. Wewe kazi yako ni kukaa tu nyumbani kuambia mbote. Priscilla. You know.
Hey, Prezzo, there are women who want to be taken care of. So maybe you just haven't met them.
Go out there, hustle, you know, meet your man halfway, hustle, you know, also the man is his responsibility, but you see, we're in a different generation. So we don't want no trophy wifeys, and wifeys don't want this mazungulala. You have to, you know, like two heads work better than one. You hustle on your side, I hustle on my side, and then we bring it together, and then we build a dynasty. Lakini hiyo story ya, "Oh, I'm a housewife," hiyo ilikuwa tena enzi za mother yetu, bro, 1980s huko. But not anymore. So if you're looking for a wife, don't look for the looks, don't look for the figure, look for somebody who's going to help you elevate in life, unajua. Sort of like what you got, bro. You made me feel jealous of you because you're like, "Hey, uzuri mimi masi sina hizo shida." Unajua mimi.
Sina.
Unless kuna kitu tunatuambia tujue. Unajua kuna kitu labda unatuambia.
Kuna zile mtu niliangukia, unajua zile za
say that again.
Niliangukia. Like I've never gone through hiyo nini. Like nimegeta mtu ana support the vision, like fights zinakuwa so little mpaka nasemaga kuna watu niambia tulikuwa na Mustafa hapa, Mustafa anasema alikuwa naumwa.
5,000 a month.
Just for guys especially to wait a little bit longer, because when they wait, it allows them to focus intensely on their careers, and that uninterrupted focus can lead to greater professional success and stability. So if you look at an entertainer especially who operates on irregular schedules and who attracts a lot of public attention, like Prezzo was during his 20s, if a guy waits longer, he will establish himself so that when he gets married, if he's still in that profession, he can be able to manage these challenges more effectively. Another advantage is they'll be able to develop themselves better when it comes to their needs, goals, and values. And this self-awareness is usually crucial for informing healthier relationships. So that also applies to women. If you know yourself better, you're able to contribute positive attributes to a relationship. And then there's this thorny issue of financial security. If a guy delays marriage and has more time to build financial security, that stability will be beneficial to him and for the family. And then also, when a guy gets to experience life in general, like travel and have diverse social interactions, he can be able to bring all those experiences to enrich the marriage. And then when a guy is also mature, he'll be able to select a partner wisely, and you're more likely to actually select a compatible person. So I don't know about you, just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and share this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so to help my channel grow. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.